Tesla's Gigafactory Shanghai set an all-time high in November, shipping 100,000 electric vehicles to customers in China and other markets. However, Tesla's stock fell on Monday after multiple reports claimed that Tesla is planning to cut EV production in China as demand appears to be dwindling. Welcome to Tech Heaven, and in this video we'll take a look at Tesla Giga Shanghai setting a record by selling over 100,000 vehicles in November and latest updates you need to know. The November wholesale figures from China have been released, and they are extremely impressive. Tesla China sold a record 100,291 domestically manufactured vehicles in the last month, establishing a new record for Giga Shanghai. The data was reportedly shared by the Texas-based electric vehicle manufacturer. With such results, Giga Shanghai has delivered over 650,000 vehicles in the first 11 months of the year on its own. Kui Dongshu, Secretary General of the China Passenger Car Association, added that Tesla China's annual sales for 2022 could reach around 750,000. Given its impressive November results, Tesla China effectively posted an 89.73% year-over-year increase in sales, as Giga Shanghai sold 52,859 vehicles in November 2021. The results also represented a 39.87% month-over-month increase from Tesla China's October sales of 71,704 vehicles. According to a Xinhua report, Giga Shanghai's localization rate has now surpassed 95%. According to Tesla China VP Grace Tao, this has aided the country's push to develop a world-leading integrated industrial structure. Tesla China's rise coincides with the country's electric vehicle market finding its stride. According to Kui of the CPCA, China's NEV sales exceeded 5.7 million units from January to November, with annual production and sales potentially exceeding 6.5 million in 2022. While Tesla China's overall sales figures for November have been released, TSLA bulls are still waiting for a detailed breakdown of the EV maker's wholesale figures. Because November is the second month of the quarter, Tesla China has allocated roughly half of its resources to exports during the month. December would be interesting because it would provide an indication of Giga Shanghai's current capabilities if it concentrated on the domestic EV market. The Tesla Model 3 sedan and Model Y crossover are currently produced at Gigafactory Shanghai. According to Musk, Giga Shanghai has effectively become the company's primary vehicle export hub, especially given that the facility is currently Tesla's largest EV production site in terms of output. This fourth quarter, the Tesla Gigafactory Shanghai has remained extremely busy, with footage taken from the Shanghai Nangang terminal revealing that a steady stream of transport ships has been loading electric vehicles since Q4 began. For example, shortly after the G Poseidon left China, the Glovis Sun arrived at the port and immediately began loading Teslas. Longtime Tesla China watcher Wu Hua, who has been following the electric vehicle maker's progress in the country since before Giga Shanghai was built, recently shared videos of the transport ships online. According to the EV Watcher's recent video, a large number of Teslas are still at the Shanghai Nangang terminal, indicating that vehicle exports to regions such as Europe are still in full swing. By the way, if you're watching us for the first time, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you can enjoy our future videos while getting updated. Getting back to the topic? According to sources who have been closely monitoring Giga Shanghai's exports, the G Poseidon, which recently left the port, was the 15th transport ship filled with Giga Shanghai's vehicle this quarter. If these estimates are correct, Glovis Sun, which was loading vehicles in recent footage, will be the 16th ship loaded with Giga Shanghai vehicle exports for Q4 2022. This fourth quarter, China has a lot on its plate. Apart from handling the majority of the company's Model 3 and Model Y exports to Europe and other Asian countries such as Japan, Giga Shanghai is also expected to handle an influx of domestic vehicle orders placed following Tesla's recent price adjustments in China. With these price cuts in place, domestic deliveries of the made-in-China Model 3 and Model Y could set new heights this quarter. The price cuts in China are just the tip of the iceberg for the electric vehicle maker's domestic sales strategies in the fourth quarter. Aside from lower prices, Tesla China has also announced discounts for inventory vehicles delivered in the fourth quarter. The electric vehicle manufacturer also launched a redesigned referral program with several notable incentives. The Gigafactory Shanghai is currently operational as China attempts to contain the spread of COVID-19 in the face of high infection rates. Although the factory is operational, the new prevention methods are having an impact on employees. Wuhua provided information on the prevention methods and how it affects Tesla and its employees being unable to work normally. China's epidemic prevention has been improved once more. Since the 26th, the Shanghai factory has required nucleic acid testing before entry from once every 2 days to once a day. Employees are currently blocked at home and unable to work normally, Wuhua tweeted. As a side note, the factory is still operating normally, and the employees who are under home confinement are unable to work normally, and their work is replaced on another shift by employees who are not under confinement. Wuhua responded that Tesla employees were not sleeping at the factory. It's just that some of the employees' communities have imposed a clearing blockade. And the community blockade only affects the number of factory employees who normally arrive at work and must be reallocated for the current impact on the factory. Wuhua also stated that Shanghai Disney reopened on Friday, but the future remains uncertain. It is unlikely that the city of Shanghai will be closed, but community closures occur frequently, affecting citizens' normal work and life as well as businesses. The country reported yet another high number of COVID-19 infections and imposed localized lockdowns in many cities. According to one source, the mass testing and other prevention methods are causing some frustration and casting a shadow over China's economy. Tesla China has denied rumors of Gigafactory Shanghai production output cuts. Several media reports speculating that Tesla would cut production by up to 20% in Shanghai were deemed untrue by the company's China division. Just hours before Tesla announced over 100,000 vehicle sales in China in November, a new company record, several media outlets reported that the company was considering cutting output at the China plant by 20% in December. The rumors about Tesla China production cuts began last Friday, when Rob Moorer of Tesla Podcast stated that the company was considering cutting production by approximately 4,500 units per week beginning on December the 11th. Moorer stated that the information came from a reliable source but had not been verified by a second source, and it was possible that it was false. Tesla was set to cut production targets by 20% across the plant, with no specific reason given, such as cooling demand. Following the publication of the reports and Tesla's sales figures in China in November, notable bulls urged Musk to issue a statement regarding the alleged production cuts, which did not appear to align with the company's typical end-of-year moves. Following a request for a statement, Tesla China officially denied rumors of production cuts, calling them untrue. Tesla has routinely increased production rates at its factories near the end of the year in an effort to increase delivery numbers. Although competition in China has increased, Tesla's demand from countries that use China-built Model 3 and Model Y vehicles has not. Tesla operates very differently than traditional automakers. The electric vehicle manufacturer sells its vehicles directly to customers rather than through dealers. As a result, the company is forced to hold and finance any inventory that has yet to be delivered to customers. Tesla also typically produces more cars at the start of a quarter before focusing on deliveries in the final weeks of the quarter. Musk has stated that the company is working to break this pattern by better timing vehicle deliveries. China appears determined to increase retail sales in China during the fourth quarter. Since the start of Q4 2022, Gigafactory Shanghai has remained a hub of activity, with the company exporting large number of vehicles to foreign markets. And with that being said, it's time to end our video, but before that, would like to know, what are your thoughts about the future of Tesla Shanghai? Let us know in the comments. Like this video and make sure to subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos like this. We'll see you in the next video.